All right, so this is January 2021, and we're doing question number one. Now, 1AI says using a calculator or otherwise, calculate the exact value of 1 and 4 over 7 plus 2/3 minus 1 and 5 over 6. Well, the first thing I would do here is I would convert all mixed numbers to improper fraction. So if I do that, 7, 1, 7, and 4, that's 11 over 7 plus 2 over 3 minus 6, 1, 6, and 5, that's 11 over 6. Now, if I'm adding or subtracting fractions and the denominators are different, I must find the LCM. So I need the LCM of 7, 3, and 6. I think the LCM for 7, 3, and 6 is 42. Now, 7 into 42 goes 6 times. 6 times 11 is 66. 3 goes into 42 14 times. 14 times 2 is 28. 6 goes into 42 7 times. 7 times 11 is 77. So here, what we have is 66 plus 28 minus 77. The answer here is 17 over 42. The answer here is 17 over 42. Now, II says, write the value of the root of 27 over the square of 9 as a fraction in its lowest term. Now, when someone is asking you for the cube root of a number, what they're asking you is what number multiplied by itself 3 times gives you 27. So the cube root of 27 is 3. So the cube root of 27 over the square of 9 is the same as saying the cube root of 27 is 3 and the square of 9 is 81. 3 into 3 goes 1. 3 into 81 is 27. The final answer is 1 over 27. The final answer is 1 over 27. Turning the page. Here we're told that the thickness of one sheet of cardboard is given as 485 times 10 to the minus 2. This says a construction worker used 75 sheets of the cardboard stacked together to insulate a wall. Show that the exact thickness of the insulation is 363.75 millimeters. Well, first of all, the thickness of 1 is 485 times 10 to the minus 3. So 1, the thickness is 485 times 10 to the minus 2. Now, 10 to the minus 2 is the same as saying 1 over 10 square. So, or you could say multiplying by 10 to the minus 2 is the same as saying divide by 10 square. So this is the thickness of 1 is therefore what? 485 divided by 100, which is 4.85. And I'm guessing this is what? Millimeter. So this is the thickness of 1, 4.85 millimeter. So the thickness of 75 would be the thickness of one, 4.85 multiplied by 75. So let's multiply and see what we get. 4.85 multiplied by 75. And the answer there is 363.75. So this is 363.75. And this is millimeter. So we're asked to show that the thickness of the insulation. Now the insulation is 75 cardboard stacked together. Here it is. We're asked to write the thickness of the insulation correct to two significant figure. So we need to write 363.75 correct to two significant figure. Ladies, gentlemen, whenever you are asked to write a number to two significant figure, you must consider the digit which is the third significant figure. The first significant figure in a number is the first digit to the left that is not 0. So the first significant figure is 3, the second is 6, and the third is the 3. Now, if the digit you're considering is 5 or more, you're going to round up. If it is 4 or less, you're going to round down. Since the digit I'm considering is 3, I must round down. And if I round 363 down, it's going to become 360, and this is to two significant figure. Please remember, significant figure is an approximation, so that means that the final answer must be close in value to the original number. All right? So if I round down 363, it's going to become 360. The answer cannot be 36. All right, so that would be a common mistake. Let's go. We're asked to write the same number now, but this time to one decimal place. So we're gonna write 363.75 to one decimal place. Now, if you're going to write a number to one decimal place, you must look at the digit which is the second decimal place. So I'm going to consider this digit. If the digit I'm considering is 5 or more, I must add 1 to the digit before it. If it is 4 or less, I must drop it and every digit after it. Now, since the digit I'm considering is 5, I'm going to add 1 to the 7. My answer is 363.8, and this is what millimeters to one decimal place. So I could put more millimeter here. All right. So it's 363.8 millimeters to one decimal place. Let's turn the page. We're asked to write the same number in standard form. So it's 363.75 in standard form. Now, when you write a number in standard form, the decimal point must come immediately after the first significant figure. The first significant figure is 3. The decimal point must come after the first 3. In other words, the decimal point is going to come between the first 3 and the 6. So in standard form, this is 3.6375 times 10 raised to a power. The number for the power is the same as the number of times you move the decimal point to get it to its new position. Since I moved the decimal point 2 times, the power must be 2. Now, if the number I'm writing in standard form starts with a 0, the power is going to be negative. If it starts with any other number, the power is positive. So since the number I'm writing in standard form starts with a 3, the power must be positive. So in standard form, 363.75 becomes 3.6375 times 10 to the second power, and this is still millimeters. This says Marco is on vacation in the Caribbean. He changes 4,500 Mexican pesos to Eastern Caribbean dollars. He received 630 EC dollars. So complete the statement. All right, so 600 and what? 30 EC dollars. Eastern Caribbean dollars is equal to 4,500 Mexican pesos. All right, so 1 EC dollar now. So to get 1, I'm going to divide both sides by 630. When I do that, I'm going to get 1 on the left. That's EC dollar is equal to 4,500 divided by 630. So the answer here is 7.14. This is 7.14 Mexican pesos. So 1 Eastern Caribbean dollar is equal to 7.14 Mexican dollar. So this should be 7.14 Mexican dollars. And that's the end of question number 1.